Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-binary friends, and welcome back to stream today. Guess what we're playing? You know exactly what it is. It is Danganronpa Chapter 5. We're going to the investigation period. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome in.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hi. How are you doing? Yeah, let's do this. I have two guests today, one of which that has not played this game before, one of which that has played this game before. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. We'll start over here with the Fin Fam! Would you like to tell me about your channel?
Yes, hi, I am eldest of the Fin Fam. I stream on our family channel with my dad, who is also my best friend. We've been doing long distance streaming now that I'm on the other side of the country, but you'll see me in the morning with a lot of cozy, like Hello Kitty, some Cult of the Lamb recently, lots and lots of talking. And then you see Dad at night doing his wrestling stuff. I think that's about it. But yeah, I've never played this game, but I watched a bit and I'm real excited because it looks really good.
I'm so excited for this. This is going to be so good, especially since it's your first time playing any of this. But let's go ahead and allow Pat. Would you like to introduce yourself once again?
Hello, hi. I'm actor Pat. You may have caught me on one of the earlier chapters of this one on Char's VODs. I have played through the entire series, some of which was with Char. We did a previous playthrough of V3 together, and they're the ones that introduced me to Danganronpa, so it's been a blast over the years to get to connect with so many friends and fellow streamers over this one.
I love that Dad from the Fin Fam is in chat also saying, I love this kid. This is amazing. I love this so very much. Some of my favorite people on this platform. I'm so very grateful that you both have agreed to do this today. I am very excited, as always, because as you can see, this is one of my favorite games, and I've been sharing it with so many different people. I am so grateful that you are willing to jump in so late, eldest. I know it's gonna be complicated because we are in one of the later murders, but if you get any kind of confusion or anything like that, please let us know, and we'll make sure we'll pause and catch you up to anything at this point. You said you haven't played this game before, so how much have you seen of this game?
I've seen like about an hour and a half of the last episode from the YouTube channel. So I think I've seen little bits and pieces from some other people in our community playing it as well, but I haven't gotten to sit and watch it, but it does look very good, so I'm very excited to get into it.
Oh, do you normally do visual novels or anything like that on your channel also?
I have been wanting to do a visual novel. Like, I downloaded it in March and have not done it. I'd say usually reading intimidates me on my stream, so I love visual novels. But for myself, I'm like, oh gosh, am I gonna flub up real bad? So I think I should do more of them though. I had a while where I did a good amount of them. I think I do want to come back to them because I do like them.
There should be like a master edit cut of every time I've stuck my foot in my mouth on this one, because it would be endless at this point. So do not worry whatsoever about messing up words or anything like that, because it's gonna happen. I just said mussing instead of messing. So yeah, it's gonna happen. You also said, just before we went live, you had some theories. What were your theories, if I may ask?
Well, something, I know we would not have the game if this was the thought process, but something I was telling Char beforehand was they let me know that we have caught all the murderers, which means they had to die. And I was like, I feel like after probably the second or third for me, I'd be like, what if I just don't try to do that and I just stay in this world forever? Like, I'd be the one that'd be like, no, this is all right, this is my new normal now. So obviously we'd have no game if everyone else was just like, it's fine, like I get caught so I get killed anyway, so I just won't do that. But so my theory is kind of like, maybe everyone should just be kind of okay with this.
Just live here forever?
Yeah. Oh yes. If it meant just like, it's okay. You just moved. It's okay. Like, you know, yeah.
Even if you were offered $5 million to kill somebody, would you do it? Or you still live in harmony?
Right. Okay. And I was like, in the game's context. I mean, I'm like,
in the game's context.
As a person, I was like,
even if they were willing to give secrets about you out, if they knew your deepest, darkest secret, and they would let it out if you didn't murder somebody?
What if you got a video message from somebody that says if somebody doesn't die in the next 24 hours, we're going to harm your dog.
Oh.
Would that be
I do
enough
love me
motivation
some
for you
Saturn.
to be like, wait, now I have to?
Well, I would just try to. I think I would try to find whoever that was first. Like, I wouldn't care about like the innocent people. I'd be like, no, I'd want to know who that is. I guess if I couldn't figure it out, I would hope to like find a cricket somewhere in the school and be like, does this count? I have taken a soul. So, right? See, so I don't know it. Okay, for my childhood dog, yeah, you're right, I would do that. I had to put it in the context of like my little baby. Yeah.
I like how Eldest, your first thought is not go after the rest of the people because you're like, we're all victims here, but you're like, I'll go after the person that put me here. I'll take them out.
Absolutely. Yeah, if I could figure that out in the time frame beforehand, that's what I would try to do because like then no one's going to be harmed after that. It's like I've solved the problem.
That's the hope.
Then hopefully we've moved back to the other world that we came from.
Yeah. Yes. That's the hope. Are you ready? Well, last question. Last question, I should say. You don't really know what's going on, but you got like a little bit of a recap. Just a shot in the dark, throwing a dart at all of the board. On the screen, there's a whole bunch of pixels left over, and we've got a dead body. Who do you think might have killed this dead body? Shot in the dark.
Okay. Shot in the dark. Well, you see, we have the like supposedly evil half of our girl that goes back and forth, but I think that would be way too obvious to be like, you know, she's causing the problem. I don't think I know. I know I don't know their names.
That's okay.
Yet.
Descriptors of
but the guy with the glasses and like the lighter hair. The one that was like that Cap was reading like very like that is like kind of seems snobby or like a little rough.
Yeah, kind of seems snobby. I'm gonna pin that just for later. You'll see.
Okay. I think he would do very well at getting away with murder, like as like a seemingly stone cold composed person. But I would be super surprised if it ended up being like the like jock type ones being like, oh, I'm super soft and sweet on the outside, but like on the inside they have their motives. They want to go back and they don't think anyone's going to catch them because they are so sweet. Not that I've tried this myself before anyone is like, wait a minute, Eldest, why do you know so much about that? But I think I don't have a certain person I think it would be, but I would really like if it was one of the sweet supposedly jock people because I think it'd be a good turn.
You like twists too, right?
I do. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else before we begin?
I don't think so.
Then let's get to it. Just to make things clear. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. Here we go.
Gas.
And whoever it was, now they are. Well, I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Eldest, you get to kick us off.
There's a corpse hanging out here.
No way.
Is this also me?
Yes.
Yes, you are all the female
Femme
characters
presenting
today.
ones. Yeah, Ashley, get in the corner.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find.
Okay, investigating. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with a mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery, but one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here?
Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven to their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this?
Oh god, they finally started checking the pulse. Good on them, says Vol.
Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least.
Huh? How can you tell?
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl.
Really? Then it could be.
Okay, then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't.
But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot towards the mask. And in the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then,
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire.
as my conscious attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water?
Come on, dump the water on it.
Okay. The other upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh.
Sploosh.
Thankfully, it was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it.
Oh, but what the hell, man?
It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body.
It's burnt to a... Oh.
It's burnt to a crisp! That's beyond well done, man!
That is Elvis.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again.
But now that the body is charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was?
Who isn't here right now?
Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that'll quickly narrow down who it must be.
There's only one person missing.
Oh no, Drake says KFC secret spices? No! And Josh, well done. Send it back to the kitchen. Anything beyond medium rare is ruined. Agreed.
It's Kyoko.
Kyoko? And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right.
Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But...
But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words...
The mastermind.
What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way! The mastermind got charred broiled? That gets serious! I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering.
Hi, KP.
But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said?
The AI.
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't.
Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about?
Okay, the other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here at the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know.
Well, Kyoko told me, all that they told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. And this will also be you.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that.
What?
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's female? That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds mastermind-y, doesn't it?
So good, Josh.
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair?
Corby said, was that the part of the same conversation where she told us not to repeat anything she told us to anyone else? I mean, we think the mastermind is dead, so it's okay, right? Right?
But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense, to just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. Then maybe some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
Hey, wait.
What?
What?
Aren't you forgetting something? You know, Toko?
Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her.
Goodness.
Goodness.
Oh, she survived.
She survived.
Huh? What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen.
Oh, then I don't mind breathing the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
Oh gosh.
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen.
Okay. Right now I have to focus on the body. Never mind. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself. Is that Makoto?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl.
Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. That was a slight on somebody who might be dead. Sir? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Was it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this.
A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key on this, like this, on Earth. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like a Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, this was on the ground near the body.
I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to?
So even you don't know then?
Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task.
Huh.
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked.
You mean...
So in other words,
The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands.
So I'm your errand boy now? Alright. I think I know where this key goes.
For those that didn't catch previous chapters, this high school is multiple floors, but each chapter, different areas have been locked off for whatever reasons.
So there's the headmaster's room over there. But it looks all chippy and stuff. So I'm gonna go to the data lab. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give this a shot. When I went to insert the key, I found it in the garden. I found in the garden into the keyhole. It fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. All that running around. Oof, such a sweat.
So you're back. How'd it go?
Well, I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down the fourth floor.
Then we can get into the data center now?
Hi, Mara.
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Here we are.
Looks like the door is still unlocked.
Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right?
You know, that's kind of smart, Ina.
You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto.
What?
In other words,
It's in your hands.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Again?
It means I trust you.
That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used.
To be fair, if I was Byakuya and you got this all-access key to other places, like, I wouldn't have let you go alone to, like, fiddle with possible evidence. Like, I would have had somebody go with you. So he does trust him, I think.
Baby bits. Baby bits. Okay, Aaron boy, says Bara. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Ooh!
It's
In a-
circus streaming setup.
It is! It's true! It's so true! In a word, the room was... strange. I mean, all the rooms up until now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. I wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here was the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
Hey, that's...
Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera.
even one in this room.
All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us?
Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt.
Corby's saying, at one point, when you just raise your hand and ask the group any objections to murdering the ultimate nepotism baby, and after the inevitable unanimous agreement, you're free of him. Unfortunately, if you do that, you'd still get punished. So
Yep,
it depends
then
on who would end up.
Monokuma would be like,
yeah.
he wasn't a blackened, so...
Yeah,
now
so
I have
somebody
to
would have to
kill
take
all
the
of
fall.
you.
You'd be like, okay, I'm done with this. Blah on Byakuya. Everybody lets it happen, but then you also have to get blah, you know, punished. So I don't know if you could. This is the Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us.
Then I think this settles it.
Huh?
The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuru Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind.
Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead?
It would seem so. For serious?
Hi, Shirji.
It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself.
The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. Well, who was it that...
But if the mastermind's really dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
Yeah!
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit?
It's still locked, buddy. We have to find a key or something.
If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered?
So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Oop, my bad.
It's okay.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate that purpose and identify the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm just saying, like, if this is kind of best case scenario, I guess. If outside of them just being like, I've decided to let you all go. Oh, DJ Sante, you stay. But isn't this best case scenario just to like, who cares? At this point, like, who cares? Who killed whoever trapped you in here for a long time?
Yes,
I
I'd
wouldn't
agree.
care.
Just like, oh, let's go.
It's like, I'm done.
Get out and then get help and then figure it out.
Yeah, like maybe
Right.
I'd be interested in their headquarters and stuff, being like, where's the key to get out? Easy, but I still think I
Yeah.
just would not care.
Right, no, I'd be like, cool beans.
Yeah.
Now, do you understand? You useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again.
The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here.
Okay, then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind.
Let's do it! There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look high-tech, high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop's alter ego was installed on.
They're all on, but they seem to be locked.
A good detective would never leave a mystery, says Drake. I guess!
So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
Josh, you should put that over in the predictions channel too. I know you've not played this game yet, so you should put it over there just in case you're right. We really jumped on board with it being the mastermind, but we haven't actually confirmed it, said Corby.
What century are you from?
The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And alter ego.
You may well be right about that,
What?
but there's no point in thinking about it now.
You're right. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us?
As long as I have this.
Huh?
Look at the Master go. It's like a feast for my eyes. How much is a monthly membership?
I don't know. Twitch is only like $6.
Right.
We're gonna click all the things. Oh, look, a TV. There's nothing showing up on this one.
Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas.
Wait, so if we hook that antenna up, we could watch TV?
Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, well, Saturday morning Hina's here.
Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
You know?
Ah, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? All right, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it.
I mean, I get the reference, but what is he talking about? I don't understand that reference.
Quantum Leap is an old TV show.
Oh. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? Ugh, no luck.
The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room?
Let's give it a try, just in case. No, no good. It won't even fit into the keyhole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us.
Jimbo, welcome in. Ultimate TV repair! Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it, though. Worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. He is right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Oh. Oh.
What's wrong?
Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working.
Really?
Now all we gotta do is switch it on
What?
and do it.
Huh?
Freaking idiot mastermind. Oh, you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
No, that's really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. It's not just weird, super weird.
Corby, I've seen this episode.
But
This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel?
Good idea. Let's give that a try.
Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
a trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but
Huh?
Huh?
What?
what?
It's been a while, you friggin' bastards.
Monokuma!
How? You're supposed to be the dead.
Me? Dead? Don't be so freaking stupid.
what?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of
No,
here!
we were supposed to get out of here.
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
Ooh, how do you not get it yet? There is no getting out of here. Oh, and besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all that bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are.
Toki, thank you so much for the gifted sub.
Are you serious? This place is the worst.
Enjoy your emote, Zoe, and the chance to get into the Discord at the VC channel if you want to.
If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
Thank you for the Giddy Gipper. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing up the surveillance feed?
Look at how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
But what does that mean?
what the heck?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just standing here. Just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You are so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, if I understand the words, I'm not sure if I understand the deeper meaning. Hi, Skolos.
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way! That's impossible!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking? But the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you in here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Even more popular than Love Island, says Jimbo.
That was crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Despair-based
Actually-
production, says Zoe?
What if they already did?
Huh?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember?
What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh?
Class trial, do you mean?
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got. Okay.
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for one heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait. I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for, I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright.
I don't understand any of this. What's Despair Entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally, we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko.
What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuru Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility.
The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I didn't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself.
Myself?
Anyway, we'd better begin.
But if we're going to have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all.
Investigation. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Okay. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Okay, so that's one of my clues. Back to the garden.
I always like on the clues. Nice.
Nice. Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that might be important from one end into the other. I just need to do what I always do. Investigate. Okay, these look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? Well, I have to double check that later. Fragments of the near dead body has been added to the truth bullet section, so added. Big ol' knife! There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? Oh, it must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said that the knife went all the way through the body, from the front to the back. Does that mean that this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Well, that's it. It's the knife that that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. Ooh, so maybe this masked person stabbed because... when they attacked, I was kind of in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife? And maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, there's no way. Nice. Body? If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? Well, there's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails. There's also something on the back of her right hand. This is a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo. Alrighty. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half was set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's something strange about that, right? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is, well, it's wet. Top half. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. And since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Body. Anything else? Middle. The white jacket what the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Is that it?
Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around the wound was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yakiya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Right. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too, so thank you too.
So, who does this body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore.
I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
Huh?
Well, what's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens in here now. We're 1 short.
Huh? Ah!
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chickens! Nice.
New suspect, chicken, says Corbin.
I agree.
This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively could not be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place... ...
Nice. It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
You're serious.
I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual, and then I headed out to the dining hall pretty soon after. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. And then I headed to the gym, where everybody else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then?
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Chat's using their brain. That's right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
That's a pretty small job.
Nice.
Nice.
Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you.
What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night.
Oh, well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime.
How can you know that for sure?
Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night.
What?
Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis
Are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
and if the victim really is Kyoko.
Then I'm the only one without an alibi.
Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we were stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So where, precisely, were you?
Sick. I'm telling you the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so...
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here.
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it?
Nice!
Nice. Let's go over here. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, pretty stereotypical tool shed. But this is a tarp? Wait, there was a tarp here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside was totally clean and completely dry. On one side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. The only one thing in here that concerns me. That's the only one thing. I think I've checked everything else I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? And if that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk much about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room?
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow a room key. Hey, Byakuya?
If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial.
Yeah, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it.
I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story.
Then will you go with me?
Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not.
I don't like him! Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. I like how it keeps being like, that one area.
But if this, then that!
Yeah.
I always love how they push stuff onto the pro tag, because it's like earlier when the body was on fire, Byakuya had the bucket of water, but he handed it to Makoto to do it instead of just putting it on the fire.
Yeah. There was one, I think I was reading somebody's comment earlier on one of the earlier cases, so, about Byakuya, so I am going to talk about him a little bit. He did stage a body after the murder, so that everybody would try to suspect him. And then later on, everybody figured out the real murderer and everything. So, but myself and a lot of people are furious, is like, why? If you lose, you pick the wrong person, everybody dies, including you. And the thought process being he was trying to find out who was the smartest one so that he could take them out whenever he decided to kill somebody. So I was like, that's smart, but also so stupid.
Not the greatest rationale, but he did say, he's like, but I knew I staged the body, so if anybody at the end was going to pick it and didn't figure it out, he would just expose himself and be like, sorry guys, I altered it. This was all a ploy.
Yeah,
so,
but it seems so dangerous. I still feel like that's such a crappy move. I get it. I get where he was coming from, because he's like, I want to see who the big brains are so that I can target them so that they will not figure out me when it's my turn to murder somebody.
But also wasn't his intentions with that, it was less about that theory, but more about outing the serial killer?
I think it was both. I think it was a little bit of both. Column A and column B. Just because whenever he can eventually, it's his turn, he knew who to take out. He also knew who to debunk or who to depend it on or things like that, knowing everything. And it makes so much more sense to me in giving over the power so often to somebody else to solve the case. Now, it's just weird that he keeps doing it. But back then, it makes sense for at least his character to be like, well, I don't know what happened. Do you, Makoto? Maybe I already do know what happened, but do you, Makoto? That makes sense to me at that point, instead of just constantly being like, I know it, but I'm not going to tell everybody. You know what I mean?
My favorite is just the Dora the Explorer-ness of it. Do you see a murder weapon?
That's true. You can get some tasties. He had enough evidence to prove something else. He just did it just in case. It's wild to me. Yeah. Corby, yep. So we came in here. Monokuma is laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it?
It's
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
Bomb?
and that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Okay, I've checked out everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. To the garden! You know, we could just jump it, but look at these beautiful hallways! With all the pretty lights!
I do like that.
I do too! It's one of the
Very
things
pretty.
that, when we first stepped into the school, it was very drab, normal school lighting. And then we woke up to these beautiful purple hallways!
Yeah. I'd say, like, that might be the only positive thing that came out of the new world.
It's possible.
But it's still good.
I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm over here like, I'm slowly learning where the staircases are. I know this is supposed to be like the scariest floor, but I still think it's the prettiest. The blues. And the plants. Hi! You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go.
Oh, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried out after him on our way to the dorms. Okay. Oh, I can't lock it myself. I need to ask Byakuya. Don't make me beg, boy.
Well then, here we go.
Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then...
And it's open.
It looks like it. Thanks. Very plain, too. So this is Kyoko's room. It's pink. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. There's something on the table, though. It's a wooden block decoration?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve?
I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses uses them for their lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse.
That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks.
What?
Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to.
Ah, the dojo.
Nice!
Lock key. Nice! Then are we going to the dojo?
Such ignorance.
Oh no.
Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more.
You read so fast! Good job! I don't know what we're looking at, but... Bathroom? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Are you kidding?
A murder's happened, but I can't go into the girl's bathroom.
Crazy.
Crazy. No matter when, no matter where, the surveillance cameras are showing our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have, anyway? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no, it's not totally it's totally useless, no matter what.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for?
Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko?
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here?
Sorry.
Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you are doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here.
More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What is it?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it!
What's in the envelope?
Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened to her, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something certainly has happened, so open it.
Okay. I opened the envelope and I looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there?
Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it mean? What could it possibly mean?
What could it mean?
Albus, what does it mean?
Kyoko, you cryptic motherfucker!
I like Corby's statement here, though. Again, did anyone check if there was a way to record the feed in the surveillance room? Because that could help solve murder. You're not
Hey guys,
wrong.
there's this VHS collection over here that just shows everything we've done.
Under the sheets. Do you think something's hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... Oh, what's this? I found another crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry. Cap, thank you so much for showing up. Mukuro? Ikusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, looks like it. Well, that's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she was snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind.
I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name. Mukuro Ikusaba. Hydrate! Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and has soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for the military magazines. Just before entering middle school, she and her family were on vacation in Europe. She disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over the Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined the mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mukuru's profile. Wow. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. Oh, this doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction and other sci-fi. No way to even compare the two. That's how different it is. That's how I saw things just as an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
Never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering.
Just before she disappeared, she started writing for magazines, Jimbo. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in.
I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Ooh, whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
It's you.
What?
Have you gotten your pretty little... What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh. You found her profile?
So what if we did?
Oh, don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and she hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I cannot forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke into the rules and busted into the headmaster's office. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built in the dedication of organization and order. which is why I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
Oh, it's about the one writing all of the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I've ever actually told you how many participants we actually are, did I? Oh, I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall back then, there were 15 people there, right? Well, I think that was the first meeting may have led you to a little misunderstanding amongst you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The ultimate magazine writer, says Jimbo. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life? The one who's making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes indeed.
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at the sneaky Miss Kirikiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Thank you for the follow, new friend. Seriously?
Hey,
Oh, you know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all of the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, Putt. She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said that they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars, which means... those fake nails on the corpse?
Thinking about Kyoko again?
Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us?
Oh, he said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuru is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that?
Yeah.
And why now?
He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Mukuro is the killer then? Was she killed Kyoko?
Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit.
What makes you say that?
We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and to come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation.
I should find out if that key that the dojo is, and the dojo, if they are really I'm gonna go to the dojo.
let's go.
Well, you coming?
Yeah, let's go. There's one question I like to ask Danganronpa fans. If you could be a Danganronpa character, what would your ultimate be? Eldest, what would your ultimate thing be? Because we are currently the ultimate lucky student. We've got the ultimate affluent prodigy that we were just talking to. What would yours be?
Right. The first thing that came to mind reading that was Ultimate Slayer, but that sounds really bad for this game because then I would sound like the murderer a lot.
Or Vampire Hunter. But...
Yeah, I was thinking Buffy over here.
Other than Slayer, I don't know. Like the ultimate fashionista, maybe. Yeah, just Ultimate Slay, but without the killing part. Hopefully.
We had an ultimate fascination in this game, but she got dead. So, I love that loop. Pat, what would your ultimate be again?
I'll go. Let's see. Debating between two. In the Twitch world, probably completionist. I think out of everyone we know, I'm one of the most completion-y ones. But real world, I don't know. A lot of people say I'm, and a lot of things I've been involved with is like networking. Not me, but getting people connected together. So like networker, I guess.
I like that. I like to think ultimate detective ultimate mystery lover. I don't know. I don't know if you can be like anything, I guess detective, but that seems too I don't know. But I also like archery. I haven't done it in so long, so I don't know, looking at the archery range, I want to be like archer, all that kind of stuff. We talked about this a little bit before for myself, but yeah, I could see Eldest pulling off ultimate fashionista or ultimate cozy streams or yeah, definitely those.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think of other things I did, and I was like, no, I don't know. Just a couple things.
Hi, Randy. 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like those super traditional bathhouses. It looks like the key that we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Odo, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right?
I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it.
Okay. I took out the wooden block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and then the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 in total.
They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Strong sticks. Okay. There's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. Is that blood?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could that possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps
Byakuya.
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
What's the next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
Oh, Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of. But how are we supposed to find out about that?
Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something?
Research. The archives? Oh, that's right. The archives have all kind of information that general public doesn't even have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here.
Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back.
Ah, here we go.
He quickly returned with the file in hand. Oh, I should have clicked him. Right now I need to talk to Byakuya. Yeah.
I see.
Take a look at this.
I have no idea what it says. What language is this in?
How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
I don't know any other languages, do you?
Me? No, well, that's one of my favorite jokes. You know, what do you call somebody that knows 3 languages? Trilingual, 2 languages, bilingual, 1 language, American.
Woo, but it's true. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over.
By reading to you? Okay. 100 times. Isn't that kind of extreme?
Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat.
I love how he's reading so far away and we're just staring at the words that we don't understand.
Huh? They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into an enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence can't be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it?
This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
Exciting isn't the word that I would use.
So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name it mentions where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right. It says Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Fenrir? Could that mean? Uh-huh.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Red door, first floor.
And the time has come.
All we can do now is uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Whoa! Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Where the heck have you two been? Just disappeared without a word?
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second.
Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for like 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again?
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...
Or what?
Jesus!
Oh, did I scare you?
Thank you, new Fred.
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why'd you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait. Oh, you've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry.
But you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
Eldest, this will be you.
Oh, okay. Is there, like, particular
You'll
style, or just...
Just go
Okay.
ahead. You'll see.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rules have been broken.
Kyoko.
Kyoko, you're still alive?
No! This is a ghost!
Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there is
You
no
came
penalty.
down in a bubble, Makoto!
You're wrong! You're right, there's no penalty, nothing officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Shing. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll just be one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
Huh?
He's right! Now we gotta deal with the ghost!
I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial.
Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over.
One after another, everybody piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Hi, girl. Questions. You mad at me that I spilled all your secrets to everybody in front of the burr? It's fine. Before we get started, I have to ask you, where you been? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then when did you find out?
So,
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What? Oh.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through this trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
Kirby's like, what about the front door? Can I unlock the front door?
It would seem
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? Well, that's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it was a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Right?
I also like that she said basically investigation speed run. Let's go. She was just like, ah, shit, class trial announcement. I'll now start investigating.
And I did all my investigating. It's fine. It's fine. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time, the clunking sound was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated at the depths of my eyes. But it wasn't the all-illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Beautiful!
I can't wait!
Oh, I've been waiting for this one. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show!
So the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.